Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Belu and we're finally talking about my 2024 planner lineup.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
So as you can probably tell, there is a lot of things on my desks, a lot of journals and planners as well, and I am very excited to tell you all about my 2024 planner lineup. But I have a little confession to make. I am not 100% set on this lineup. Like, there are things that I will show you that I'm still thinking about, I'm still going through. I am evaluating if they are something that I can do right now and that I can commit to. And then there are things that I'm 100% sure that I want in my lineup. So yeah, I'm not 100% sold on it. I'm not 100% set on it. But yeah, so as you can see, you can kind of divide it into two, which is what we're going to do in this video. These are all my planners in here combined, which I will show you later on, and these are all my journals. As you can see, there are a lot of journals in here, and so yeah, let's go one by one. Okay, so the first one I want to show you is my memory keeping journal. So last year I really tried to memory keep in my planner with just my vertical layouts, like extra ones that I had, and I did 0 of them. It wasn't something that I could commit to at the time, and I think personally that it's a lot of pressure to have to memory keep every single week. And so what I decided for this year, I still wanted to memory keep. I think it's important. I love it. It's so much fun. It's a great way to be creative and to play around with things that you have already in your stash, like stickers and whatnot, and like decorative papers and such. And so I saw this at a local store, and I felt in love with it. I'm not going to lie, it took me a very long time to purchase this journal. I love the outside, like how more fitting could this be? I love it. It has pink, it has all these different icons that are like related to planning in a way, and I love it. The back is just this pink with the dots, and I love it. The notebook in itself, this journal, is plain. It doesn't have any lines, any dots, any like grids or anything like that. I think that is why it took me some time to purchase it. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, like just like this, just plain, and I decided to go for it. And I already did some spreads in here, like some memory keeping things, and like, for example, this page for like the beginning of 2024. I love it. I love that it's plain and simple. It gives me the opportunity, you know, to play around with whatever I want, to do whatever I want. You know, here, for example, a little sneak peek for my word of the year. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen this. I love that it doesn't have anything on it. It allows me to be super creative and do whatever I want. There are really no rules for this journal. Memory keep big exciting things, small moments. I can do highlights of the month, of the week. I can write whatever I want. And yeah, the idea is just to play around with stickers that I have, to put pictures as well. This is something that I want to have and look back on when 2024 is over, and so I'm so excited for this. Maybe we'll do a couple of memory keeping spreads here and there, but yeah, I'm so excited for this. The next one is this. It's actually a bullet journal, but I didn't use it for or as a bullet journal. It's in this very cute pink color. It's a notebook that I already had, and it's basically my 4-year journal. So here's an example of how it looks like. So I think this is so great because it's another way of memory keeping, but in a very different way. You don't use photos or anything like that. So basically you will have a prompt or a question that you will answer the same day, but over 4 years in this case. This was not my idea at all. I got this idea from someone else, and I can't remember their account name, so I will link it down below. This wasn't my idea. She also provided some of the questions, which was amazing. I did this myself, and yes, it took a little bit of time, but I think it was 100% worth it. I normally just complete this at night before I go to bed. It's super simple. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes, and I think it's very cool because you can see your different answers throughout those years. And also all the different months have like different colors. I use my liners for those. And if you remember, last year in my 2023 planner lineup, I had a similar thing. It was my 5-year journal, and I was super consistent with it throughout the whole entire year. However, I found that there were some questions that I didn't know how to answer them, and that happened many times. And so when I was thinking for my lineup and if I wanted to include that journal or not, I had this one lying around, and I was really considering just redoing it and changing some of those questions for more fitting questions. There is a variety of questions, from more superficial, simple, easy questions to more deep questions, I guess. So yeah, I love this so much. I cannot wait to fill it in and also see how it changes throughout the years. My next journal, I'm super excited to show it to you because it's something I created myself. So this is a product that actually was born because I was doing this in different notebooks that I had at home, and I was repeating the same things over and over. And I was like, I'm so tired of having to set up this journal every single week. I was like, why don't I just create something? And so here's that creation. It's an AM and PM journal. So this is the cover that it comes with, and my little logo for my Etsy shop. This will release hopefully next week. I'm so excited. I will show you a little sneak peek. The pages are very neutral. They don't have a ton of color. You know how we do it. This is the only one that has a lot of color, and I really like it. The idea is that it's just a cover for your journals. So yeah, let me show you one example. So here's how one of those look. And so you have an AM and PM journal. They don't take more than 5 minutes. That's the beauty of these. The other day I literally timed myself doing them, and it took 4 minutes. Like, it's super easy, super simple, and it's a great way to start and end your day, focusing on you and how you feel and how you're doing. So this is the AM one. You have a space here to write the date, and you have like different prompts that you would answer. So you have like, today I feel, why I feel this way, what can I do to change it or enhance it, what are you grateful for, what will bring me joy today, and write one affirmation for the day. On the other side, so I printed them on both sides, so I have one day on one sheet of paper, but the one for the nighttime, you also have a space here for the date, and you have, today I felt, how was your day from 1 to 10 and why, what was the highlight of your day, what are you grateful for, what could I have done better today, and what are you looking to tomorrow. These pages, as I said before, they're very neutral. The only color that they have is the logo here, and these little leaves on the sides that match these ones here. You can obviously print them in black and white. I think I have some here. This is how it will look in black and white. This one doesn't have the logo. It was kind of like a prototype that I was trying out to see if I liked it with the decor. So yeah, I'm very excited for these and for you to also have it if you want to. So yeah, next one we have this beautiful notebook. I love the cover. I fell in love with this with this notebook because of the cover and the colors. It's a hard cover and it's a lined notebook. It's pretty simple. It doesn't have like a lot to it. Like this is literally just lined paper, and this is going to be my journal. Now this is not something that I'm going to show either here or on Instagram or anything like that. It's just personal. It's for me to write my feelings, how I'm doing, what's on my mind, to get it out into paper. And yeah, last year I used a vertical layout in my planner for my journal, and I was consistent with it. I will say the first half of the year I was very consistent with it, and then I just kind of fell off, and it felt as if it was just one more thing that I needed to do. And I never want my planners or my journals to become chores, like something I need to do. And so I thought this year will be much simple to just write. I don't plan on using this every day because that's very ambitious, and I don't think I can commit to doing this every day, but it's great to have it as a tool. Here I can write whenever I want, whenever I feel like it, so yeah. And the cover is super pretty. Okay, so these journals are the ones that I'm not 100% sure on, so I will just try to see if I can fit them into my schedule. If I have time for them, I will see if I can use them and prioritize them. And if not, I really don't feel guilty or anything like that. It's just removing them from my lineup. So I will do a check-in at some point. I'm telling you how I'm doing, if I will continue with them or not. So yeah, I thought that I might as well just show you what I'm planning for these notebooks, and we will see. So let's start with this one. First, I love this notebook. This was also a notebook that I had at home. I love it a lot. It's super gorgeous. The flowers, and it says she's one of a kind. I love that it's on gold foil, and the back it has the flowers as well. I love it. It's a lined notebook as well, and I wanted to use this for affirmations. So this is also not something that I will show either here or on my Instagram or anywhere else. I think this is just private. So yeah, the idea is just to write affirmations and whatnot. And so yeah, I'm very excited to use this notebook and to try and see if I can fit it into my schedule. I will love to do it every single day, but I know that's very ambitious. So if I do it a couple days a week, I'm totally happy with it. And also I won't feel guilty if I can commit to this and I just remove it from my lineup. So yeah, we will see. And then this is a return. So if you've seen my 2023 planner lineup, you will have seen this journal. This is a gratitude journal. It's gorgeous. It has a lot of really beautiful illustrations and different prompts on gratitude for you to fill it in. And I tried it last year, and I did it once, and that was it. And I didn't commit. I think that I made one video like talking, like it wasn't my planner lineup, it was after that I talked about how I wasn't committing to this, like I couldn't find time to do it, and I just removed it from my lineup last year. And so this year when I was thinking about my lineup, I was like, this is just so beautiful, and I really think like I want to use it. And so yeah, now I hesitate because last year I couldn't commit to it. I don't know if this year I can't either. I have a lot of journals, as you can see, but it will be a really great idea to do it. I think gratitude is very important, and we all should try to make time for it. So that's why I am including it. For the moment, we all have been waiting for my actual planner. So I'm a disc girl at heart, so that won't change. I love my discs. Last year, this was the only planner I used. So I was in one planner the whole entire year. What I did change was the layouts that I was using, which I think was really great because I really found what worked and what didn't work for me in different areas of my life. I found what worked for my catch-all and what didn't work, and what worked for my my social media planning and what didn't. And so that made choosing my planner for this year a lot easier. So if you're watching this and you're a planner newbie and you're feeling lost and you don't know where to start, I think that trying different things without overwhelming yourself, obviously, it's a great tool to find what works for you. And once you find what works for you, stick to it. That's it. You don't have to change it. You don't have to move things around. If things work. So this is what I did for this year. I tried to minimize my planning system, even though it might not look like it because I have 100 journals. My planner system is very straightforward, at least for me. I love it. It's very simple. I ordered my planner back in December, and I knew exactly what I wanted and what I needed and for what purpose. And that was it. I wasn't ordering more or anything like that, because again, what worked, and we're trying to stick to it. I think that one of the things that kind of added overwhelm for me last year in my planner was not being 100% sure on my layouts. And so I was, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this very often, how I was constantly changing layouts, which was fun. Obviously, I had fun planning different layouts and whatnot, but I just couldn't find a rhythm and a good system because I was always changing it up. And so this year I was like, okay, I'm ordering this and I'm trying to stick with it. Obviously, if I need to change things, I would. So yeah, this first one that, okay, so let's get started. I will show you what's in here, and then in another video, I will do my 2024 planner setup, which I'm so excited. So this planner on here on top, you will have seen if you saw my last video. This is my goal planner. This is a planner that I created myself. It's in my Etsy shop. I will link it down below if you want to check it out. We also have an Instagram page, so if you want to follow, that will be awesome. So I already did a video walking you through this planner and what it has and what it looks like, so I won't do that in this video. If you want to go and see this planner more in depth, I will link it for you. So I will be franking planning. I will if you don't know what that is, I will be taking little bits and pieces from different planners or different inserts and combining them all to one to create my perfect planner. It really works for me to have it all in one set of discs. I've tried it not having them all together. It quickly didn't work. I love to have them all together in one set of discs so that it's there for me. So I will be taking parts of this and adding them to my actual planner. Okay, so let's open this beauty up. I ordered my planner from the same company that I did last year. I love it a lot. Their layouts are beautiful, and they're super minimal. They don't have decor at all, and I love it. So yeah, I ordered my planner December, and if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that it got delayed and whatnot, but it was very worth the wait. So let's get to it. I obviously did open this, as you can see. I already started playing with some things. So yeah, I have my thank you cards over here, and this little freebie, which are some like these cards. What are the names for this? I don't know, but some like cards or flash cards. They are great also for very quick to-do list and whatnot. So that's that. And then I have all of my inserts here. So I will move this to the side. And I will start pulling things so that we can open them. I was the most excited for these two things. So these are my covers. So I had in my planner from last year frosted covers. So if you don't know the difference between clear covers and frosted covers, this is a frosted cover. So you can see what's behind it, but it's not like super neat. Like you can see it super like clearly. These are clear covers. So you will be able to see very clearly what's underneath. I think they look super clean, super beautiful and whatnot. You do have to be careful with these ones on the little like holes in here when you add your discs, so that you don't break them. So yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait for you to see like the cover I made to go underneath. So I'm super excited for this. When I saw them in the page, I was like, I need them. I need those. The next thing that I ordered are these clear dividers. So last year for my 2023 planner, I needed dividers for the different sections in my planner. And I didn't have these clear ones, and I actually didn't know of anyone that was actually selling them at the time. This company wasn't, and I didn't know of anyone where I live that would sell them. And so what I did was I had some paper pads, and what I did was just use some of those papers, the ones that were my favorite, and use them as dividers, and I just add like little tabs as I needed them, and they worked perfectly. They did what I needed them to do. And yeah, so if you need dividers, let this be your reminder that you don't need to go out and buy dividers if you can't, if you don't want to, for whatever reason. Use what you actually have. So yeah, I ordered 6 of them. I'm going to have 6 sections in my planner, which that might also change. So they did come with stickers to add, but you had to buy them separately. And so I didn't, and so I have different letter stickers that I'm going to use to categorize each one of them. I also, as you can probably tell, ran out of stickers to categorize them, and already order more. They are hopefully arriving soon. So yeah, so the first one is going to be my casual planner. Then we have my social media planner, my hourly section. In this section I have everything that it's going to be planned by the hour, whether that's weekly or daily. Here I have my goals, so anything from this planner over here that I showed you earlier, like my goal planner, will go in here. I have my fitness section, which I made some inserts for, which are also coming to the shop next week, hopefully, so stay tuned for that. And my uni section, which the insert for those I already had because I ordered them last year and I had some extras, so I will use some of those. So let's get started with the inserts that I bought. So this is a monthly insert. So I love my monthlies like a lot because I use them all the time. So basically they have like a little cover for every single month. So for example, for March Here's what it looks like. It only has like the initial for the month, and it has a little number and the month here. My planner last year also had the same ones, but they came in blue, and I hated them. I didn't like the blue one, and so I did the same thing with the paper pad. I just used some paper pads that I had, like some papers and whatnot, and I just put the tabs for the month and used them throughout the whole entire year, and yeah, they work out perfectly. So I am very excited that this year they are black and white, and I might leave them like this. I might decorate them. I actually decorated February's one, so I might decorate them. I might leave them like this. I might add photos or doodles or why not. I'm not sure. We will see as the months go by. And then here's the monthly. I love my monthlies. I use them a lot. And so I love that this one is dated. Last year they were undated, and this sidebar here was over here. And also I love that the sidebar has some dots. Because last year this, like, half of this sidebar was like a checklist, and a lot of the times I don't use the sidebar for my monthlies. Sometimes I do, but the majority of times I don't. And so having that checklist here was very annoying because I had to cover it every single month and put some stickers over it and whatnot, and so I didn't quite like it. So I'm very glad that this year is just all plain like this, and I can decide what to use it for. So I love that it's dated. I love that it's a Monday start. Love that. So very, very happy with this. It's very clean. It's very neutral. Doesn't have any decor going down the middle. And so yeah, I love it. Also, if you were wondering, my planner is an A5 planner. That works perfect for me. I think it's the perfect size. I can write all of my plans, appointments, and whatnot, and still have like enough room to write, and also enough room to decorate, play with stickers and whatnot, and also enough white space. On the back of the monthly, you have like a financial tracker, I guess, where you can track your finances for the month. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not. We will see. And then the next month starts. So the next insert that I bought is my social media inserts. I love this one. I would say it's like a dashboard layout, if you would ask me. It's similar-ish. So you have different sections. That is why I think it's very similar to a dashboard layout. So you have a section here for priorities, a section here for buy or to pay, daily task, notes, a big space here for a to-do list, and then Saturday and Sunday are combined, and you have a space for next week, and also a space for all the different days of the week. I love this layout. I modify it and change things around because I use it for social media, and so I don't need this like to buy or to pay section, and I don't need this note section, so I literally just cover the headers and use them for the different things that I need. I also don't need this next week, so I will have Sunday here and Saturday here be a complete day, and yeah, so I change it around as I need to. I really love this insert or this layout for social media because what I need to plan for that is lists. That's it. It's not necessarily a lot about in which day they get done, like everything gets done. It's more than like I need things to get done and I need to see it by category. So here are the things that I need to film. These are the things that I need to edit. These are the things that I need to do this with, and so forth and so on. And so doing that, for example, on a vertical layout is very difficult for me. So I love this. I love that I'm able to do lists and whatnot. So very excited about this. And then my next insert is my handy dandy vertical layout for my casual planner. last year I tried a lot of different layouts for my catch-all. I tried a vertical layout. I also tried this one for my catch-all. Also tried a horizontal layout, which didn't work for me in my catch-all. And I just decided, like at the end of the year, I came back to using my vertical. I started with my vertical. Halfway through the year, I changed to like this layout, and then I came back to vertical. Fell back in love with my vertical layout, and I decided that for this year, I'm sticking or trying to stick with my vertical. I love it. It works fantastic for my catch-all planner and what I need. I don't have any decor going down the middle. It's very minimal. It's very simple. I really like it. It is a Sunday star, which I don't like, so that's something that I easily can cover up and whatnot. And like it's undated, so that's amazing. And my sidebar also doesn't have anything. I think last year it also had that checklist on the bottom here, which I almost every single one, like every single spread, I had to cover. So I'm very glad that it's like this, because I can easily put stickers, put a box and whatnot, and if I need to use it just like this, I can add lines as well. And then the last insert that I have to show you is this weekly insert. I showed you in that planner like lineup update, whatever I call that video, last year. I had a very similar one to this, and then I decided to order this because the company made some changes to the layout, and I really liked it. Last year I experimented a lot with trying layouts that were like planned with the hours. And yeah, I'm still working on those and still trying to be more consistent with this, because they're really helpful and useful. And so here's what this one looks like. You have from Monday to Friday all the hours. I love that it goes to 10 p.m. I really like it. And Saturday and Sunday don't have any hours, which is also something that I really like. Like I don't plan, I know I'm not a planner that plans like by the hour necessarily. I do think it's very useful and beneficial, and so I'm trying to incorporate it more. But I don't want to plan by the hour on the weekend. And so what I did last year was, if I had like something that I needed to know and that has a time for the weekend, I just write it in, and that's it. You have these boxes in here for Monday through Friday. Last year these were like categorized with meals, so you will write the meals that you have for the day. I never use them for meals. I always cover them up, and so I'm very glad that this year they're not categorized. And so what I used them for were priorities for the day. You can use this section for a lot of things, like priorities. You can use it for appointments, an important thing you need to remember for that day, and whatnot. I love these 3 sections here. They are perfect for me. So this is perfect for me because in here, if you can tell, you don't have a lot of space to write what you are doing. And so I would rather have like big chunks, like categorized. For example, from like 10 to 12 I have a class, and then from like 2 to 4 I work on social media stuff, and from 6 to 8 I study and whatnot. And then I can break down those chunks of time in here, and what I will do in my social media time, and what I will study for, whatnot. And so this is perfect for me because I can break it down into personal, social media, and then like uni, for example. Here you have a tracker. I think in that video I did show how I use this section was previously a note section that was dotted, and I was using it for habit tracking. So I found it so funny how she changed it and made it into like a tracker. So when I saw it, I was like, that's perfect. So you have a big habit tracker here and a note section over here. And also these are daily. So yeah, that's all my planner lineup for 2024. I'm super excited to get started. I'm super excited to start creating spreads and share them with you. I'm excited to see how all these journals will go. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!